Good morning, Warren First 931.
Good morning, Cannon First 615.
And we are live at
Rustic Ground here in Woodbury. I'm Megan.
And I'm Kelly.
And we're going to bring you a great live show today. We got a lot lined up today, Kelly.
We so do, Megan.
Yes.
I'm so excited. From Cannon County, you have your newly elected sheriff.
Yes, Bill Sharp is going to be with us today. So you've got questions for him, feel free to put them in the live chat. He's going to be on here with us for about 20 minutes or so later on.
Wow.
So
oh my gosh.
tuned.
Yes.
Yes.
And then my good friend Junior from Jay's Restaurant is going to come with on the show vis-a-vis through Warren First.
Right.
All the way in Warren County. And he's going to talk to us about the Morrison-Ruetan Family Fun Night.
I keep saying that. I want to hear all about that. That's going to be fun.
Wait.
And we got
and then who's the other guy?
So
explain to me a little bit.
Yes, so we went to grammar school together back at the old Woodbury Grammar School, Cannon County ones that have been here for a while. You know, the old one they tore down before they built the new school. We were Cubs together when we were younger, and he has done some big things in the community. He's a local artist, a local writer. He works for the state of Tennessee, and he's going to be here today talking about some awesome things that he's done in the past and what he's got coming up, Derek Hughes. So we're excited.
I love that. Yeah. And then if we have time for it, and hopefully we messaged some folks, we had 2 people potentially coming in, because today is National Navajo Code Talker Day, and this is all dates back to World War II. And so hopefully we'll have somebody to represent in that. If not, it's okay.
It's okay.
We understand.
Right.
I do know, unfortunately, Megan, a few weeks ago, it's not even been a month yet, but the last veteran that was in the World War II, he passed away, Mr. Smith. Yeah. And so he would have been a great candidate to come and talk about that.
It's harder to find them to come talk now.
Yeah, and I did reach out to some folks in Manchester, but no one got back out to me because when I did the digging, a lot of people were still kicking it in Manchester, in the Coffee County area. So listen, Coffee County.
What you got in your water down there?
I mean, let's go. But no, we have such a lineup for you guys today. And first and foremost, Megan, let's kick it off with the weather, as we should. And we want to say thanks again to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsors. We could not do this without you. And going off that, Megan, what does the weather forecast look like for today?
I am pulling that up today. It's excessive heat advisory today, guys.
Until Sunday.
Yes, so be careful this weekend if you're going to be out. Make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you're taking breaks, especially with your little ones and your elderly. So that, because even if it's 84 degrees right now already.
Oh, yeah.
And we're not even into the hottest time of the day. Yes, and it's going to be the highest today is going to be 92. The lowest is going to be 74. But like I said, it's going to keep rising. And the heat index is going to feel like it's hotter because it's just so muggy out there.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. So if you heat stroke, I have to say this is a real thing, guys. So if you have a family member that might have had a heart attack or a stroke of some sort, just watch the signs. And I'm talking to you, Coach Marsh.
Yes.
You better stay inside the house today.
Yes.
No golfing for you.
Yes, absolutely.
But
yeah, absolutely. You got to be careful because it will sneak up on you. Somebody from me, I almost had a heat stroke last year, girl.
Really?
I had IV, everything, 3 bags of IV.
What did they tell you?
They said once you've almost had one, it's very easy for it to happen again. So I have to be really careful. Like if I'm at a theme park or if I'm outside of the kids' game.
You got it. So do you like your tips? Do you wear the like we had in softball and stuff?
Yeah.
You know, the cold rags that stayed cold off? Do you do all that?
I don't, but I make sure I do have cold rags on hand if I need it.
Yeah.
I make sure I have fans, and I just make sure I take breaks and hydrate. Like we were at Dollywood about a month ago, and my husband sees me and I'm shaking, and he's like, "Okay, it's happening. You need to go back in and cool down." So as soon as you start feeling that, just get out of the heat. Don't try to push through. It's not worth it.
And speaking of Dollywood, I know it wasn't in our notes, but today is a big day for Dollywood.
It's a big day for Dollywood. It's the Grand participating. It's been moved a few times. Not Flight is opening today for season ticket holders and pass holders. And I'm still on the fence. I think I'm going to be heading that way shortly after the show today.
I was going to ask you. People asked me if I was going to go because Dolly's supposed to be making a present today.
She just said she's not. I don't know if something
they retracted.
But
I wonder because of the heat.
I think it's the heat. I really do because people are kind of getting frustrated. Some of them are. Some of them aren't. People are just, I think, mainly worried. But I'm like, she's given so much, guys. If she's too hot to get out there, just let her rest.
If she don't feel good, she don't feel
good. She has given so much to the state of Tennessee and every kid in America, to my knowledge. So I just feel like it's going to be a great day. There's going to be a lot of influencers out there that it's going to document it for obviously social media purposes. But If you plan to go to Dollywood this weekend to ride the new ride and you're a Dollywood season ticket holder, let us know in the comments. We want to know. It might say hi to me if you see me out there. So.
Yes, and we are going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors. But when we get back, hopefully Junior has received that text message and we can kick right into that. But again, remember, Warren and
Candy,
keep it first.
Getting the right life insurance and Medicare supplements can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. From birth to senior, Kim Hillis with Guided Senior Solutions can also help you with cancer and heart attack policies, refundable premium, and final expense coverage that fits your needs. Local help, personal guidance, peace of mind. Call Kim Hillis today at 931-247-2172 or visit guidedsenior-solutions.com.
Looking for the best selection, great prices, and hometown service? Make your next stop Worldwide Liquors in McMinnville. Whether you're planning a backyard barbecue, celebrating a special occasion, or simply picking up your favorite drink, Worldwide Liquors has everything you need, all in one convenient location. Friendly service, competitive prices, and an incredible selection make Worldwide Liquors Warren County's destination for beer, wine, and spirits. Stop by Worldwide Liquors today, conveniently located in McMinnville. Great selection, great prices, great service. Every visit. When life presents unexpected challenges, you need an advocate you can trust. At Caldwell Law PLLC, we're committed to providing personalized legal representation with integrity, compassion, and dedication. We take the time to listen, protect your rights, and fight for the outcome you deserve. Contact Caldwell Law PLLC today and let us stand with you.
Ready to bring your ideas to life? Welcome to Layer Lab 3D, McMinnville's home for everything 3D printing. Shop the latest FlashForge 3D printers, premium filament, resin, and accessories all under one roof. Need something custom? We create one-of-a-kind 3D prints, offer expert printer repairs, and help makers of every skill level. Whether you're a hobbyist, business, teacher, or inventor, Layer Lab 3D has the tools and expertise to turn your imagination into reality. Visit us inside 3-Star Mall, 1410 Sparta Street in McMinnville. Open Monday through Saturday, noon to 6. Call 931-743-7093 or shop online at layerlab3d.store. Layer Lab 3D. Print, create, innovate.
Finding the right home is more than just a transaction. It's the beginning of your next chapter. At the Wingate Group LLC, we're committed to helping families, first-time home buyers, investors, and sellers achieve their real estate goals with confidence. Whether you're searching for your dream home, selling your current property, or investing in land or commercial real estate, our experienced team is here to guide you every step of the way. Located in the heart of downtown McMinnville, the Wingate Group is built on integrity, professionalism, and exceptional customer service. We believe every client deserves personal attention and expert guidance from start to finish. Ready to make your next move? Contact the Wingate Group LLC today at 931-474-2500 or visit thewingategroupllc.com.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. This is technically, normally, Megan, Reese's FYI Fridays.
Yes.
And that's why you see our banner the way it is today. We want to say a huge shout out to Reese Moore and the gang and David at Supreme Building Products. Because, again, without them, Megan, without our sponsors at Warren First, we really couldn't truly do everything that we do.
Supreme has been so good to Warren First. Since the very get-go. That's awesome.
Yeah, and you've been to the studio that they made.
They made a studio for her inside of Supreme. I just love that. That's awesome.
I think it's so cool.
That is so cool. That is some good people right there. And the banana pudding that she had.
Did you get to have it?
I didn't, but she offered. I just said no because I'm trying to do better. But oh man, it looked delicious that day.
But right now, Supreme's got some amazing Supreme deals going on. And I just want you guys to be aware of these Supreme deals. So with that, you can see in there, you got the caulk stuff, the clear caulking stuff, the helmet, because safety is first.
Yes.
And, we've been talking about the heat coming in, the tips and tricks that you need to do that. And we'll probably talk more about it throughout the show, honestly. But at Supreme Building Products, they have everything you need to start your safety off right. And I say this all the time. This goes in Cannon County too, Megan. Shop local.
Shop local.
It is the rural community mom and pop companies that keep this economy going.
They care. Yes. They're the ones that are pouring into things like what me and Kelly do and what your school teams do. They are the one that puts the money in
what matters.
What matters. That's right. And they truly care. They show up.
Sure. Well, with that said, Megan, I have our good friend. If he's got it, let's make him come on the show. Hello. Junior, where'd you go? Where you at? Where'd he go?
He's in there somewhere.
I see him.
Hi, Susan. While we're getting Junior, we can say hi to the shout outs.
Hey,
we got Keely and Susan. There he is.
There he
Jane,
is.
Lindsay. Hi.
Hey, Junior.
Got your mic on?
Do you mute your mic? There we go. Talk, bro.
Having a little difficulty hearing you all this morning.
We can hear you, though.
Yeah.
No, I can hear you. Okay.
I think it's kind of what we did when we did Canon Live sometimes. I think if he needs to go in there and fix his
probably the same concept.
Oh, Gary, good morning.
Gary
one of
Prater.
The elected commissioners, Gary. Talk about does something doing for the community. Gary does so much for the community.
Yes.
He really does.
Can you hear us now?
I got you now.
Okay. I was gonna say, Megan had to learn the hard way.
That's fine.
Whole deep dive of it.
Okay, so we have Jean-Claude Petit Jr. with us. He is owner and operator of Jay's Restaurant in the 3-Star Mall, and him and his amazing family are just one part of many of folks that are members of the Morrison Ruetan.
I love that.
And he and the Morrison Ruetan gang have an amazing event. It's a family fun night. Tell us all about it, Junior.
Well, as you can see, what I bleed is orange.
Go Vols. I'm with you.
That's right. And listen, we're counting down the days. So what we're actually doing is this coming Monday night at the Morrison Ruetan, we're having a potluck open house. And we're actually all the food is provided. We're doing bingo, prizes, and games. And my family, along with the restaurant, is raffling off a set of football tickets. We're donating one of our games, which is going to be Kennesaw State.
Yep.
You do not have to be present to win, but you can come by the restaurant and scan a QR code or come by and register for some tickets. And all we're asking for is your name and phone number and email. And the ticket starts. You can get one ticket for $10, or three for $25, or 5 for $40. The door's wide open on what you want. They are great seats. We sit in the lower section. Chair backs, very comfortable, easy inside access to get in and out. So, like I said, we're doing this, giving back to the community to help them raise money. All the money stays with the Morrison Ruetan.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
I love that, Junior. And talking about all the stuff that the Morrison Ruetan does for that community, because there's so many community CICs.
Yes.
And they're just one of many. So what does the Morrison Ruetan, when they collect money, what kind of organization?
Well, one thing that we're wanting to raise money for that we started talking about 2 months ago was due to the fact of we're wanting to create another ball field.
Okay.
So we're looking at how we can add another ball field to the facility. This also goes towards the 4th of July events that we put on. It goes towards, we do Halloween. We do it like a trunk or treat type scenario. So the money comes in, goes for Morrison, community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a way to raise money to give back to the community. And when you do stuff like this, it brings everybody together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might meet new people moved in. You might get to know your neighbor a little bit better. It's what it's about.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
agree. I agree.
In Morrison, I mean, I grew up in the Seartown community, and I know that the ballparks in Morrison is a really big deal. And you guys are always doing stuff for like the 4th of July. I mean, the town of Morrison's hopping a lot.
It's always hot.
Very community driven out there. Very
Yeah.
community driven.
And a lot of people don't realize all the stuff that they're involved in.
That's very true.
They don't.
That's very true.
So, do y'all meet? Like, is there a month? If anybody wants to become a member, is this a good time to go out there and become one on Monday night?
Well, they can come out, check it out, talk to everybody. We meet the third Monday of each month. I think it's at 6:30, 7 o'clock. But if they wanted to call me or they wanted to come out Monday night and check it out, we can give them more information that they might want to come sit in on a meeting and stuff, and then go from there.
Okay. Well, again, I always say now these tickets that you're giving away. What is the game for the Vols? It's UT against who? Do you know?
UT against Kennesaw State.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, our seats are in the lower section chair backs. We are actually right sitting on the end zone where the players come out of the tunnel. They open up the massive power tee and the ground skates underneath you.
And can you say again what game it is? Because we had a little bit of a glitch with the service.
Kennesaw State.
Okay.
Kennesaw.
Okay. Kennesaw.
You're going to be
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So the reason why we're asking for an email, they must have an email account because the tickets are digital and they would be transferred over. They got to be transferred over.
I got you.
We're selling tickets all the way through the 17th, and then we're going to give them out on at 7:30 that night. We're going to draw.
Oh, perfect. So plenty of opportunities.
Yeah.
Yes, and if they want to come to the potluck, and they can still get a chance to actually sign up there for the tickets as well.
Okay.
So, but like I said, we're here all day today, tomorrow, Monday. So they're welcome to come out and either scan the QR code that we have a system up here at my cash register to do, or purchase a ticket, and 100% of that. While we're on the topic of community events, I saw a post 2 days ago that Kids of the Community is looking for a way to help the kids for the fair.
Yeah.
And I am right now with the restaurant and my wife's campaign are joining forces with Kids of the Community. We're going to try to do a big fundraiser event. All the proceeds will go 100% to Kids of the Community.
Oh, that's
so
great.
those kids will have an excellent time at the fair.
Wow, that is so wonderful.
I mean, they do such a phenomenal job. I mean, it doesn't cost an arm and a leg to help out one child at Kids of the Community. Real quickly, before we let you go, a great question from Keely Caldwell. She says, how much is it to join the Ruatan?
That's a good question. I need to actually find out. I have
We'll find out.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell Sue you didn't know that answer. She's going to get you.
Listen, this is one thing I learned through my campaign this last event, this last go around. If you don't know the answer, just don't make something up. So I'd rather not say. But if they want to reach out to me through Messenger, I can get the proper information and send them how much it costs. So I'm not going to make nothing up. I don't want to say 25, 50, 70. I don't know. I cannot remember.
Yeah, they can probably as well. Well, thank you so much. Somebody actually answered for her. Tara McDonald says, Keely Caldwell, to join the Ruatan member, you can pay quarterly or annually, but it's $52 annually.
That's not bad at all.
There you go. There you go.
That's a week's worth of Starbucks, guys.
I mean, take a break. Take a break from Starbucks. Help out your local communities.
The one thing I have learned with Morrison Ruatan this year, running a kitchen for what I've done for 39 years of a restaurant, I can go to the ball fields and work the concession with them, and I have a blast.
Yeah.
Because the people you get to interact with, it's family. It almost makes me sometimes tear up when I talk to some of these people. So.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Junior, for coming on this show today. We appreciate it.
Go Vols.
Go Vols.
That's right.
Bye, Junior.
Bye.
See y'all.
See? Oh, got to get
Well,
back to mine.
That is really awesome. That's a lot going on. And
He's
Junior
like,
just
"Cut
wants
me."
to stay hang out with us.
He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, we're gonna go help him prep for lunch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I've seen how he works really fast.
He does.
I'm very
quickly.
impressed with his math skills, but thank you, Keely Caldwell, for that amazing question.
Yes.
Because a lot of people want to know. So if you would like to be a Morrison Ruritan member, you know, she said, you can either pay quarterly or annually, but it's $52 annually.
That is not
and
bad
that's
at all.
not terrible. Like a few weeks ago, we had, this week, a couple of days ago, Megan, we had the Warren County Genealogical and Historical Association sitting down with us, and it's only $25 a year.
That's it.
To be a member of to learn your history of your town.
Yeah.
It's like a no-brainer to me.
Why would you not do that?
I'm a member.
Yeah.
Sydney's a member.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if
I need to be a member. We need to reach out to some Canyon folks. You know what? Derek is pretty well rehearsed in his history of Canyon County, so we'll have to pick his mind on some Canyon County history.
I would love to pick
If he's
his
watching
brain.
this, he's like, great, I have nothing to add to my list.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be like, why are you doing
Having
this to me?
friends like me is great. Me and Kelly will put you on the spot.
My philosophy is, and I don't know if this is like you too, is there's no such thing as a stupid question.
There isn't.
But the one question that is stupid, the one you don't ask.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our teachers told us that all the time.
Yes, but it's the truth, especially in what we do every day.
100%. We're going to take another quick commercial break from a word from our sponsors, but when we get back, more things to come. And remember, Warren.
Remember, Cannon. Keep it
first.
And mildew can make your property look worn down. Phil's Pressure Washing can restore the beauty of your home or business with gentle, soft washing. We clean roofs, driveways, gutters, decks, and more. Proudly serving McMinnville, Morrison, Sparta, Smithville, and surrounding areas. Fully insured and licensed with 10 plus years of experience. Call Phil's Pressure Washing today and let us do the dirty work.
I'm Lisa Zavianis, and for the past 16 years, I've had the honor of serving as your District Attorney General. I spent my career fighting for our communities, prosecuting thousands of drug cases, securing convictions against child predators, protecting victims, and working alongside schools and law enforcement to keep our children proven and ready to
craves. We never add powder sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
For me, being sheriff has never just been about enforcing the law. It's about protecting what matters most, our families. Every day, our deputies work to keep our schools safe, our neighborhoods secure, and our community strong. As your sheriff, I've worked to build a department focused on service, professionalism, and protecting the people of Warren County. I'm Jackie Matheny Jr., and I'd be honored to continue serving and protecting your family.
Looking for the best selection, great prices, and hometown service? Make your next stop Worldwide Liquors in McMinnville. Whether you're planning a backyard barbecue, celebrating a special occasion, or simply picking up your favorite drink, Worldwide Liquors has everything you need, all in one convenient location. Friendly service, competitive prices, and an incredible selection make Worldwide Liquors Warren County's destination for beer, wine, and spirits. Stop by Worldwide Liquors today, conveniently located in McMinnville. Great selection, great prices, great service. Every visit.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
And welcome back, Cannon First 615. I'm Megan Reed.
And we are live at Rustic Grounds in Woodbury, Tennessee. Again, Megan, I forgot to tell you, and I can't wait to tell Lindsay. What's her name that works there? Is it Lindsay?
You know Ashley?
Ashley.
Yes.
Why do I think she's a Lindsay?
I don't know.
She looks like a Lindsay to
I
me.
do that all the time. Me and Kelly always rename people.
Okay. But with that being said, Ashley, I was going to tell her today. So after I went home on last episode we did on Monday, you know how I got that croissant ham and cheese with the apple?
The
honey mustard.
Yes,
So my son, I picked him up from school and I was like, you have got to try this sandwich. He's like, Mom, I don't want to. And I said, no, you need to.
Yeah.
And so when he did, he was like, what's in that? And then I flipped the light on because it was dark in his room.
Yes.
And then he's like, I just ate apples and ham. He's like, that's the best thing I've ever tasted.
Who would have thought to combine it? Right?
And no, and that's what he said the same thing. He's like, I never would have thought.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? And he goes, when you go back out there, you need to order me 2.
Yes.
And I'm like, yes, son. Because he
so
said,
good.
I go, well, we can try and make it at home. He's like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to make it like that.
You're not going to make it like that. It's so good. And then they have the raspberry jam that I just go on and on about, guys. It's handmade. It's made here.
Yeah.
It's made in house.
But with that being said, Megan, it's now time for our breaking news segment. And we want to say thanks again to Worldwide Liquors, because without them, we could not do this. So first and foremost, thank them.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
They are located, of course, in McMinnville, Tennessee. Check out their hours of operation. They do have a Facebook page, and they also have a website. But today's breaking news, we have it's sad, what I'm about to tell you guys, and it's not. And again, this does happen when it's news time. So first and foremost, the big one, which I just want to get off here. So the trial is finally set for the Rebecca Maxfield case. Now, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but back in 2024, she was missing. Okay, and so essentially, a Warren County man who has been held in. Let me zoom in more because once the smoke happens, my contacts go whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he has been held in the Warren County Jail for 2 years. Waiting trial. Exactly. And so in connection, and she was a 29-year-old Rebecca Maxwell. Joshua Wayne Goff was arrested on August 2024 and was charged with abuse of a corpse and 2 counts of tampering with evidence. According to the reports, Maxfield was reported missing on August the 4th after she failed to respond from repeated phone calls and text messages. Her body then was discovered 5 days later on August the 9th by a Warren County Sheriff investigator inside a vehicle located in a cornfield along the new Bildad, 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 I don't know how you say it, road, and it was in DeKalb County. Goff was arrested on August the 19th and has appeared in court more than a dozen times since his arrest. The jury trial is now scheduled, if anybody's been following it, for Thursday, August the 20th, which is next week, at 9 a.m. before Judge Larry B. Stanley Jr. Now, Goff is represented by attorney Billy K. Tolson, and he is being held on a $1 million bond. As we say on here, and I say it all the time, with criminal cases, Goff is currently presumed innocent unless proven guilty in the court of law. So our thing, guys, right now is we need to let the court of law do their thing and figure out and put this man to justice if it was him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, as a parent, as a female myself, I know that I'm a lot older than her, but we want the full circle. We want to find who's done this. So we can put it to bed.
It's for justice in the justice system for sure.
100%. But again, so thanks to Worldwide Liquor for sponsoring our breaking news post. Megan, another breaking news that I want to get out before we cut to our break, because I think one of our special guests has arrived. Is if you live in Warren County, Canning Coffee, wherever, and you want to go to the fair early, mega passes are available. Now,
we were just talking about this.
We were just talking about, you asked me when mega passes were available.
You guys are welcome. We conjured it up.
Yeah, we conjured it up.
You're welcome.
But with that said, and we shared it on our socials as soon as the Warren County NL posted it on their social media.
Right.
So here's how it goes. The mega passes are going to cost you $140. That plus the taxes and the fees. And this allows the pass holder to ride during in any ride session, any day of the week of the fair. Now, I'm not trying to take away from anything, but we did this with Walker last year, and it was a money saver. And I say that because every night there's like one night is like $20 wristbands, like $15 this, then it's $1 a ticket. And you think about it, if each ride is 3 to 4 or 6 tickets a ride, I don't think there's any ride that was 2 tickets. It was 3 and up. You think about how much money you're already spending. Yeah. But for $140 plus the tax and fees, you're going to get this. And I think it roughly was like 100. It was 153. No more than it wasn't over 150.
If you're going multiple nights.
Yeah.
And guys, I know it's hard. It's hard for some people to be able to afford that. I get that. And we're not trying to discredit it. But if you've got a big family and you know you're going to spend the money anyways, and you're going multiple nights, this is the way to go. I mean, you got to look at it. It's more money up front, but you're saving money in the long run. And I always tell people that when they go buy passes somewhere. Like,
and the big thing, though, everybody's got, when you get this mega pass, when you can go get it that first Friday night, because the rides are going to start early again. Yeah. Your person has to wear that wristband the entire time.
Yes, don't take it off.
You can't take it off. So you're going to take a shower in it. Yeah. You're going to go play in it. If you got a ball game going on, you got to play in it, practice in it. Yeah. So keep in mind, because once you cut it, rip it, tear it,
you're done.
You got to get it. Yeah. There's no more. And there is a limit on these.
There is a limit. Okay.
So again, go to Warren First Facebook page, and we'll also share it on Cannon First.
Yes, there's a lot of Cannon people that go.
And you scan that QR code, and you can already take care of it now. We already done it.
We're gonna do it too.
It was a no-brainer.
We're gonna do it. We spend way too much money at the fair.
And real quickly, Tara McDonald said she forgot to mention the time. Meet at 6:30 p.m. at the Morrison Rutan at 121 West Maple Street in Morrison.
Okay, perfect.
So that's when the family night starts. Good morning to Sydney. We miss you here at the coffee shop. And then also good morning to Scott with Endless Possibilities. Yes. Awesome organization right there.
Absolutely.
And then Greg Johnson.
Yeah, he's booked.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, good morning to you too.
Oh, my bad. I didn't see you do that. My bad. Yeah. See, I'm going to go right there.
Yeah, exactly.
You can do it. My bad. Yeah. It didn't refresh on mine yet.
Right. My bad. It's good. It's live TV.
Yeah. I don't have any bloops. Yeah. But we are going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come on the show, Megan, who are we going to have?
We have in the house right now our new sheriff-elect, Bill Sharp, is going to be on after the break. So stay tuned, Cannon County.
All right. And remember, Warren County.
And remember, Cannon County. Keep it
first. As I've like, rush it. So did he just leave us?
No, he's right here.
Don't go.
We got Rustic Ground.
Yeah. To transform your yard or landscape, Randall Walker Farms in Morrison, Tennessee has the trees, shrubs, and plants you need to bring your outdoor vision to life. From beautiful flowering shrubs to shade trees and landscaping favorites, you'll find quality selections at prices you'll love. And don't forget our delicious frozen blueberries, perfect for smoothies, desserts, and healthy snacks year-round. Stop by Randall Walker Farms today and discover why so many Middle Tennessee families trust us for their landscaping needs. Randall Walker Farms, growing beauty 1 yard at a time. Trees, shrubs, landscaping, and farm-fresh frozen blueberries. Visit Randall Walker Farms in Morrison today.
Hey, this is Nick with Onan Staffing. We're hiring now for manufacturing, warehouse, and production positions across Middle Tennessee. At Onan, we connect hardworking people with great companies, weekly pay, and some of the best benefits around. Businesses needing dependable employees, our experienced team is here to help. Visit our McMinnville offices or apply online at onanstaffing.com. That's ONIN staffing.com. Onan Staffing, connecting great people with great opportunities.
Looking for the best selection, great prices, and hometown service? Make your next stop Worldwide Liquors in McMinnville. Whether you're planning a backyard barbecue, celebrating a special occasion, or simply picking up your favorite drink, Worldwide Liquors has everything you need, all in one convenient location. Friendly service, competitive prices, and an incredible selection make Worldwide Liquors Warren County's destination for beer, wine, and spirits. Stop by Worldwide Liquors today, conveniently located in McMinnville. Great selection, great prices, great service. Every visit.
To an inactive ingredient. That's where compounding comes in. Here are some benefits why to take advantage of McMinnville Drug Center over regular pharmacies that don't offer compounding. Compounding pharmacists have additional training to create medication suited to your needs. Our pharmacy lab has specialized tools to prevent cross-contamination. Call McMinnville Drug Center today and use our compounding lab to get started on a better you.
It's back to school time here in Warren County, so let Prater's Barbecue take the stress out of your day and do the cooking for you.
All right, welcome back, Warren First 931.
And welcome back, Cannon First 615.
We are live at the Rustic Grounds in Cannon County in the Woodbury area. And we are now lucky, Megan.
Yes, we are lucky to have the sheriff-elect here,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Bill Sharp. Yes.
Thank you.
We're not worthy.
Yeah.
We're not worthy.
We know, Bill, that your schedule is like crazy busy right now. So thank you for taking time to come in and just be with us for a few minutes.
That's okay.
So thank you.
I'm enjoying it.
So congratulations on the newly the election win here.
Right.
What was your feeling when you finally realized that you won? It was such a close race.
It was. And I tell people this, and a lot of people don't believe, but when we started to talk about getting into the race over a year ago, is I sat down with my family and I said, listen, this is my thoughts. If anybody, any one of you are not comfortable with it, say so, and we won't do it.
Right.
But they said, no, we're behind it. My wife and I are very strong in our faith. And I've said from day one that it's whatever God wants me to do, it'll happen. And I didn't stress over it. Now, truthfully saying, the last 10 minutes, but I started to stress because other people were around me were stressing.
Yeah.
But I'm comfortable with it, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's
I love
very
that.
exciting, and we're looking forward to what you're going to have for Cannon County in the next few years. Now, when is your official
the crossover
date?
The start date, September 1.
September 1.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, perfect.
We'll get sworn in August 31st at 6, and technically midnight, September 1st.
That's wonderful. And you say a family, your wife is so precious, and you have
Thank
a
you.
great family and
Thank
a good
you.
support
I've
system.
been blessed.
And everybody needs that. If you're going to do big things, you have to have that at home first to have that support system. So
Absolutely. I've been. I keep saying the blessed because it is true. I've been in law enforcement. Even now, I've been working for 6 years for the public defender, Gerald Melton.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't realize that working for Gerald in Rutherford County also encompasses Cannon County.
yeah.
So I've been working in both counties for the last
And
6
Gerald
years.
is really tied in. He lives here.
Yes.
Yeah, him and
yes.
his wife, they're very community
Oh,
involved.
absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
you have surrounded yourself with a great team of people.
and
sure.
having a good foundation. My wife and I will be married 43 years in October.
Congratulations.
And to have a life partner, the best friend that can actually pull you in,
Yes.
and family that's not afraid to say, hey,
Yeah.
keep you humble.
Get your blank together.
My family keeps me humble. Don't you worry.
Keep it kind and humble.
If
Yes,
I
yes,
feel
yes.
like I'm getting a little cocky,
Yeah.
my family will take it
Yes.
down real quick. Yeah, that's right. Keeping you humble is great.
Bill, what do you think makes Woodbury different from other small towns?
I don't know if there's a large difference from other small towns because I've been fortunate to travel quite a bit in
Yeah.
a lot of small towns.
Yeah.
And most of them all have that same family oriented.
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody. And I like that.
Yes.
I like the family atmosphere. I like the fact that the old cliche, everybody is related to everybody in some shape or
Like
form.
the Cheers. Everybody knows your name.
Everybody knows
does.
your name. That's
I'm
exactly
sorry.
Very
I can
true,
only
yeah.
bring that up to so many people. That I don't
right. No. And that's, I think that's such a great dynamic to have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that with the former sheriffs prior to me and those who are going to come after me, they'll be able to walk down the street and people are going to know them.
Absolutely.
And they're not going to be afraid to come up and talk.
Yes.
So I think the family, the closeness of the community.
Yeah, I think that is really good.
I love that.
And social media helps bring that as a tool. I mean, people's like, oh, I don't like it, but I think it's good for people that your younger generation, you're hitting them. Like even the show, you're hitting the younger generation to know, hey, local officials, like if you have questions, go to them. They're not unapproachable. These people really want to serve
They
Cannon
brush their
County and
teeth
serve
and
it well.
put their pants on just like we do.
Yes,
And the thing I want people to understand is this, is just because you and I don't agree on the topic, doesn't mean I'm going to get mad at you.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to storm off and not talk to you.
Correct, amigo.
And I hope the same way with whoever,
Absolutely.
whether it's a citizen, elected official, is if you disagree with me, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get mad.
Yeah.
Don't get mad.
I
Yeah.
love that. That's when we came here, Kelly was already doing Warren first, and we brought Cannon first here because we had some Warren County viewers, and we're like, man, it's going to be new. All the things are going on. It's great. But everybody has been so welcoming.
Absolutely.
And I really believe that Cannon County will stand behind you. And no matter who votes for who, they will stand behind the elected officials because that's just how it is.
It's called voter integrity at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. And so a next question I have for you, what was something that locally that you would like to put more attention to in the next few years in Cannon County?
As far as law enforcement or for community?
It could be either or.
Okay, I'll hit both of those.
Okay.
I'll start with community first. I wish we had some more organizations for the youth.
Yeah.
And now we've been saying this since I was a kid.
Yeah.
We need to find something more for the kids to get the youth to get involved in.
Yeah.
Whether it's another community center or just something for the kids to do. We have to find that niche for them.
I do agree with you on that.
For the law enforcement aspect of it, I've said from day one, I want to bring back the faith-based services. And I've always talked to many of the churches in the community.
That's wonderful.
Because we tend to forget that inmates are still part of our community.
Absolutely.
That's right.
And instead of recidivism, keep seeing them over and over again. What can we do to help that and reform
Yes.
those inmates?
Yeah, we have in Warren County, we have at least 13 and growing faith-based programs that are phenomenal.
Oh, there's outstanding. I know the county right now has drug recovery courts, and it's a fantastic program. I was just blessed to go up there and witness some of the testimonies and talking points and how these recovering addictions, how they overcame, and a lot of it is through faith-based services.
Yeah, absolutely. It truly comes to break up the cycle, and some people just don't know how to do it, and those services tell people how to do it and the roadmap for it, for sure.
I feel like you kind of answered this, but to expand on it, what would you like to see happen in Cannon County over the next 5 or 10 years then?
Well,
if you want to manifest how many faith-based programs you want, Bill, let's go.
Oh my gosh, let's see. You've got alcohol rehab, you have drug rehab, you've got job skills, you've got
financial skills.
There's just so many. I would love to see where we can get to a point with, if we're talking about incarcerated persons, having a work release program. So if somebody locally is arrested and they're already working a job, a lot of times you get arrested for, say, DUI, you're locked up 1129, you're gonna lose your job. If it could be worked out through the courts and through the probation office and so forth, is let that person still maintain their job. Let them get out during the day if they meet the qualifications.
And not send down a spiral.
Let them go to work so they can work, still earn their money, and still keep their job, but still have to come back in and serve their time on
That is
the
really
night.
good. I really like that. That's what I would love to see here, or anywhere, really.
Yeah,
Because so
I
many
mean, right
people-
now in Warren County, we have about 13 faith-based programs, and a lot of the churches have got sub stuff going on, like the transformational programs. Then we also have, like in our police force, in the county sheriff's office, Randy England, which works at TCAT, they're also now showing them doing like a class, showing them how to weld, how to work on cars, because that's part of what you were saying. They need to know that.
Educational training programs, showing them, giving them a job skill once they get out, and that's just trying to find local businesses within the law that we can do to let people.
Well, I would call. I highly suggest, Bill, once you get in the seat, call Jackie Matheny Jr. He's our sheriff.
I know.
You know Jackie.
I know Jackie Senior.
Oh, okay.
Junior.
Good family. But no, I'd call them because the way they've got it now is the inmates not only help out clean up county things like that. Now they're also working on police cars and things like that to help with the costs.
Nice.
See, it's the same with if you have trustees, and I'm sure they did it here in Cannon, and I'm not taking anything away from anybody. It's not my idea.
Right. No.
But using the trustees to do work at the county courthouse, at the high schools, at the ball fields, at the cemeteries. You can use trustees to go to cemeteries, cut grass to help offset costs to families in the community.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
I do too, and that's something that I think I can't wait to see here and it being brought here. And it's just very
going to be
exciting.
baby steps.
It will be. But how? Before we go, I know you got to get back to it.
No,
but
that's fine.
what is one thing that the community can do to get ready for this, you incoming and things that are happening? What's one thing that you would say as a message to the community? I mean, obviously, thank you for your votes. We know that. But as you're coming into this office, what is one thing you want to leave everybody with?
And you both touched on it. One is the election's over.
Yeah.
Whether I was a Republican candidate or independent or Democratic, it's over.
Yeah.
Let's work together as a community.
Yes.
I know I'm not going to do things that are going to make everybody happy, but that's okay. But I want the county community to embrace the sheriff's office, and how we're going to do that, I hope, is having more interaction, and there's ways to do that with community outreach programs. Having a sheriff's academy, meet once a month. Citizens come in after they're vetted, and they can come to the sheriff's office and go through and see what the men and women actually do, instead of someone seeing them sitting on the side of the road. What they're doing? Well, they don't know. They could be waiting for somebody. They could be waiting for an ambulance. They could be waiting for somebody to come through. So I want the community to understand that working a 12-hour shift there's going to be times that they have to sit and talk.
Be patient.
Be patient, but understand also is that they're approachable. I want the deputies to if they see somebody in the community, stop, get out, talk to them.
Yeah.
I'm more old cop programs, community-oriented policing is getting out and knowing the community.
I love
but I
that.
want the community to be aware that you can come to us.
You
can
can come to you.
us.
Yeah,
I love that.
And that's the main thing. Communication. Somebody just said communication's everything. In the
And
comments.
then, endless possibilities. Scott says conversations are key. He also said work release exists, also called Hubbard Law Programs.
I'm not familiar with that. Upper law.
I'm not either. Yeah.
He didn't emphasize on it, but look into it. Look into that.
Yeah.
So my last question to you is, how can people connect with you and learn more about what you're doing? Because everybody in Warren County, I don't know about Kenny, transparency.
Transparency is such a big word.
It is.
Everybody and people throw it out there. Is how you connect with me and the sheriff's office. It's just what we're doing.
Yeah.
Is if you've got a question now. Realistically, I can't answer every question every day. It's going to take time. But if you see me out, I'm a talker. I'm going to sit and talk
Say
to you.
hi to you.
We saw you talking here. I was like, I don't want to interrupt that conversation. I ain't Bill. They gotta.
But that's what it's all about. I may not know you,
Yeah.
and I may forget your name after a couple of days. But ask.
Yes.
It's because one of my sayings as a supervisor in the past is if we're always agreeing on something, one of us is not needed. So if you have something that hey, Bill, have you thought about this?
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with it. Same with employees. And I've told some employees that if you have a question, knock on the door, come in, sit down, let's talk.
Yeah.
Because you may have a way that's much better than mine.
100%. I love that.
And you guys have a
Open-minded.
Facebook page too, correct? The Sheriff's Department, or is that something that may be implemented? Because
I think they do.
Okay.
We have one for Warren.
Yeah.
We'll have one up and running.
Yeah. So if it's not, it will be soon. So make sure that they'll put updates on there. There's tons of ways to connect with them.
Oh,
you
absolutely.
see them out, everything. You can do that as well.
All right. Well, Bill, thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
Thank
ladies.
you so
I
much.
appreciate it so
Nice to
much.
finally meet
Yes.
you.
And congratulations
And I think
again.
this is great. I'm glad you guys are
Thank
doing
you.
this.
We're enjoying it. Thank
We're
you so
trying
much.
our best.
Yes.
One day at a time. We already, there's so many things going on.
We had a
People-
little bit of service issue, but we got it fixed.
Yes.
this morning.
It's just baby steps,
Live
right?
TV.
Baby
That's
steps,
right.
live
That's
TV.
right. Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors. And remember, Warren,
Remember, Cannon.
keep it first.
Thank you.
Or Reddick Brown
I enjoyed
Ford right
that.
here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleet, we help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
This is Tennessee, where every blade of grass tells a story and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Rise and shine, McMinnville. Treat yourself to delicious frozen and soft drinks in Sonic, perfect for those hot summer days. Whether it's lunch or dinner, let Sonic be your go-to stop to cool off and refuel during the summer rush. And don't miss our special drink offer available until 10 a.m. Start your day the right way. With so many flavors to choose from and the best sun drop in town, why go anywhere else? Drive into summer with Sonic in McMinnville.
Planning an auction? Count on the Get It Done Auction Company. The Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company. In business since 1991, they specialize in residential and commercial real estate with emphasis on farms and land. They can help you with estate settlements, business liquidations, and farm dispersals, including land, livestock, and equipment. Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company, representing more and more families in estate auctions each and every day. Call 473-7774 or visit DonaldHillisRealty.com. Firm 2273.
Looking for the best selection, great prices, and hometown service? Make your next stop Worldwide Liquors in McMinnville. Whether you're planning a backyard barbecue, celebrating a special occasion, or simply picking up your favorite drink, Worldwide Liquors has everything you need, all in one convenient location. Friendly service, competitive prices, and an incredible selection make Worldwide Liquors Warren County's destination for beer, wine, and spirits. Stop by Worldwide Liquors today, conveniently located in McMinnville. Great selection, great prices, great service. Every visit.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
And it's Friday. I'm Megan Reed, Cannon First 615. Gotta love live TV. We're so organic over here.
We're making it work.
We're making it work. If y'all knew
today.
what was going on in the commercial with trying to get wires and everything put up, it was
well. I just remembered that somebody told me it's a quick fix for an Apple computer with a C port, and it will do like a brief charge.
Yes.
So I forgot about that, and I was like, man, we got to keep this live. I left my gray bag somewhere. I don't know where it's at right now.
We shall find it for
but
sure.
We want to do a quick shout out before we get to our special in studios again to Reese's FYI Fridays, because normally, yes, guys, we are at Supreme Building Products, but Reese has graciously let me step away.
Thank you, Reese. Thank you.
But the picture that we showed you guys, which I'm going to show you guys again real fast. Let me get this one out. Move. Let's go. Okay, so right now in the picture, guys, you're seeing the ratchet strap tie down with an LG handle, $29.99, a 10-ounce painter's acrylic latex caulk and gun thing. That's $1.79. I don't know what else to call it. Mm-hmm. And then a 200 feet open reel fiberglass long tape roller. Mm-hmm. There you go. Oh, my bad. There's another one. 2-inch, 50-yard aluminum tape foil, $16.99, and the hard hat is only $9.99.
Oh wow, that's actually a really good.
Honestly, I debated on buying a hard hat myself because all the blows that we've been taking here lately. So I mean, for $9.99, it ain't too shabby.
It's not bad. I think we should do it.
Yeah, and then Megan, lastly, Scott from Endless Solutions says the original goals included allowing people to keep jobs, support families, meet obligations, child care resolutions, etc., reduce the economic cost of incarceration, and ease reentry. Nice. Participants often pay room and board fees that offset taxpayer costs, gain work experience, and maintain community fees. And that's breaking down what he was talking about, the Hubbard Law.
Yeah, that's awesome. And thanks again to Bill Sharp for coming on. He did an amazing job. I think 100%. He's going to do a great job serving Cannon County for sure. But we got somebody else.
We have a new special guest, Megan. Who did you bring?
I brought one of my old childhood friends, Derek Hughes here, and he is just done so much. And I told him, I saw him at Red Apple Days, and I was like, we got to get you on the show. One, you just done a lot of stuff. I'm sitting here looking at all your notes this morning before you got on the show, and I was like, good gosh, Derek. Like, I knew you did some of this stuff, but not all of this stuff. This is great. It just goes on and on. And, of course, he's so excited that I was like, come on. So thank you for being a good sport coming on here. So tell everybody a little bit about, like, what you do now.
Personally or for work?
Well, let's start with work, and then we're going to get into the other.
Well, for my whole career, for the 20 plus years, I worked for the state of Tennessee Comptroller's Office. We mostly assist property assessors along with some other, the General Assembly and redistricting and different things of that nature with the state government.
Okay.
I'm in the mapping field, so I'm a GIS analyst. Basically means I make maps and applications that property assessors and other officials and staff can use to help with your property taxes.
That's awesome. So you stay busy with that, and that's a really good job to have. And I've known Derek. We go way back to Woodbury Grammar School. I told y'all earlier, listeners, OG Cannon County people are going to remember the old Woodbury Grammar School Cup for life. And anyways, it's all torn down now, but I remember Derek was always had an artistic side to him. Like I went back, I still remember this all these years, Derek. You signed my yearbook and you did this really cool drawing in second grade. And I'm like, man, this kid's going to be an artist one day. And sure enough, you are.
I dabble.
You dabble. Let's talk a little bit about what you're doing, because we're going to get into all that in a few minutes, but kind of personal side.
I've done some logos for different local businesses. Just anything that people ask me for. I don't advertise or seek out.
You just go with the flow
He's
with it,
super
right?
humble. You have to dig. I had to dig the sheet out of it.
Okay. And that was Google AI.
You did good. You did good.
Somehow knows all my emails.
Yeah, you did good.
And I've painted some murals. That kind of went back to when my kids were in school. We went to church with some of their teachers and stuff, and they're like, "Hey, come paint stuff at the school." So I did that at the old Auburn Elementary.
And you're self-taught everything. You didn't take any classes?
No, I just, high school, regular art classes. I never went to college for art or anything. So.
Crazy. Any photography?
That kind of spurred from not having enough time to draw and do things. So I was like, well, let me figure out,
you always
taking
got
pictures.
A creative side to you.
Yeah, some kind of outlet,
We know you grew up in Woodbury, and what was it like? I mean, obviously we talked about Woodbury Grammar School, but what was it like growing up in Cannon County?
Growing up in my neighborhood, which is,
literally right over there,
a few miles from here. As you get older, you kind of, think back, and it's kind of like the Sandlot, all the neighborhood kids would gather in my backyard, not always. My parents were excited about that. But and they knew where we were at. We were playing ball, basketball or football or baseball or whatever we could do in the backyard, So.
Yeah, I love that. And you have 3 daughters?
I do.
Correct? Okay. Yeah. So how has being dad influenced the way you look at the community and the creativity?
Oh, definitely. Going back to, after our first daughter, that's when, I got heavily involved with church and become, an active participant and doing a lot with the church and the school systems. And
now you're a deacon too.
Yeah, I'm a deacon and the church treasurer. And anything else they need.
What does he not do?
Sleep.
That's a great answer.
We believe this. But, I have on here, you're completely self-taught. You just basically taught yourself all of it.
A lot of YouTube.
Yeah, all the YouTube. Yeah, and you said local churches and stuff would start asking you to do stuff. But tell us a little about your recent one, and that's one of the ones that really kind of intrigued me to get you on here and talk.
So another, friend of ours growing up, closer, But anyways, the Hancocks over at Gazaway, they, Emily and her parents, now run an antique store.
Yes.
So Emily's mom, Jama, reached out a few months ago about doing some stuff on the outside of the building. So
and you did such a good job. If you
what is the Gasaway mural?
So there's 2.
Okay.
The first one, right after it, they posted that it was complete. The Cannon Courier reached out, so they did an article on that.
Oh, love the Cannon Courier.
Yeah. So the first one, it's it's like a shot down the street. So she sent me an very old black and white picture from 1914.
Oh,
it's kind of blurry.
So, can you make this look better?
Yeah. Was that Miss Dana?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we, it's a kind of a Western kind of feel. It has some horses and old storefronts.
Yeah.
And, some guys doing, in the street, I'm assuming playing horseshoes or something.
Yeah.
So we kind of added some color to that using kind of what they call like a vector style. So kind of different layers and shadows. So that one went over real well. So then she asked me to paint another one. not long later. And on the other side of the building, both these on the storefront, if you go over there, but on the left and on the right. And on the right side, it's a more modern photo of the store. They're a different version of the store because there's been several in the same location where things have been burnt and torn down and rebuilt over the generations. So the next one, it's more of a 1970s color photo. It's a little blurry too, so we kind of had to improvise. There's some cars and things in front of from the old. It was called the Alexander grocery store at that time.
Right. And what you implemented and painted really did take place. You're just recreating and bringing it to life on a mural.
Yeah, I did add. So in the picture they gave me for the second one, it was more of a square, a Polaroid actually. Okay. So I had to turn it into more of a rectangular photo. Mm-hmm. So I added a truck that wasn't originally there that I found online. So
how long did it take you to do it?
Oh my!
Each one took about a week or so working. Mostly
That's not bad.
mostly at night.
I thought you were about to say a month or two.
Oh no, like a few hours every night over the summer.
You said you don't sleep.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Bonnie Patterson, shout out to Mom. Hi, says you are Cannon County's finest, sir.
Oh,
yes.
So do what I can.
Yes.
And continuing on with the art talk about am I saying this right? Your Mementos exhibition.
Oh yeah. So
at which art? Where's the? Is it
at
here?
the local art center, which is our theater in town. They have some gallery space also, and several different things going on there. Mm-hmm. So I've always had a relationship. My daughter did some plays there growing up, and we had lots of field trips and stuff there back in the day. But so made some friends there over the years. And last year, one of my artistic friends reached out and noticed my Instagram pretty much and all the photos that I take, and asked if I'd want to frame some and do an exhibit. Yeah. So
is it still there?
No, it was
it's like an exhibit.
It had a certain time.
How does that make you feel though? Like starting off with the picture Megan talked about you drawing. Yeah. Did you ever think you were going to do murals and an exhibit of your work?
So several years ago, like 5 or 6 years ago, I painted a large mural in Auburntown. It's still there on the side of the fire hall. And then again, I don't brag on myself, I guess, but so someone a work friend had saw it, and they did an article at work about it. That I painted a flag mural. So, but in that interview, I told the person that when I was a kid, I was always the one that colored inside the lines. Lots of kids like to scribble, so I won several coloring contests out of the newspaper and won a couple savings bonds here and there.
Yeah. Oh, nice. And I know you don't remember this, but I do because I brag about this every time Mom puts this out the holidays. So I don't know if you remember, we used to do milk cartons and you used to paint gingerbread houses on there. I don't know if we're in the same class or not. You probably were in the other class, but I won that year. And I'm like, yes, I beat Derek in art. And you may not even have been in my class. I don't know. But every year Mom puts it out and it's coveted like a little gingerbread house in the carton.
Christmas.
Yes. And I'm like, yes, I beat somebody that was good at art. But the thing is, though, I don't think he was in my class now that I think about it. I think you're in the class next door. I think Kelly, you're very competitive. Obviously,
oh my God, yes. If I can't win, I don't play.
I can barely write my name, so just that stood out to me. But I have some of your first pieces in my yearbook, so I'm glad I have some of your first pieces of your artwork. But anyways, no, if people see the show and they want you to paint something on their building, are you up for it? Or are you very selective?
There's always depending on the timing and the size plays a part into it.
Size, kids' sports schedules, all that
kind of stuff.
Just life in general.
You want to keep being a dad. That's why I started Warren First 931 too, is to be make up my own hours for my kids where I can say no, not today.
I do have to put a price on it, and I try to be modest about it, but
it's your time.
Because if they really want you, you're like, I'm going to give you an astronomical number, bro.
People don't know what things can cost and supplies and materials and time. So.
And that is not easy. And you're doing this at night, and you're having to put flashlight and light it up, So because with your work schedule, it's kind of crazy. Okay, so this one says your day job is very different. What exactly is GIS?
So GIS is a geographic information system.
Okay.
Which means
that's the next question. What does it mean for ordinary people?
It means maps.
Educate that in simple math.
Okay. And so what does that entail you do? I know you said that you do that, but what do you have to do with that? Do you have to go in
what does it take?
Draw it? Photography?
No. Well, kind of in my original starting, it was I was making maps hand drawn the property assessors would send stuff into the state, and then we would take those and ink them into permanent maps. But over the years, that's turned into computers, which the GIS is the computer-aided side of it. So day to day, I don't particularly myself update maps anymore, and I have the knowledge to, but we have other staff that they do that kind of process where they talk to the property assessors and put that stuff in maps. Now I'm more of in the creative and web development side where I'm making websites and applications that use that mapping data, to better reach the property assessors or our field staff that assist the property assessors and help them go out. And
so his job is very important.
Yes, but my big important question to Derek while I got him, is there anywhere in this world you can still get a paper map?
Oh, yeah. Tons of places.
Because I can't find one.
Really?
Like
No, go to your tourist place. Your chambers. You go to your chamber?
Oh, yeah.
Go to your chamber. Are you talking about just Warren County?
No, in general, because like when we go travel, I want a map. We used to
Amazon you one
listen. We used to get a map when my mom and dad, and it was like one of those flip ones with
road
the
atlas.
and then we would highlight as we're going to Florida.
Oh yeah,
that's how I learned.
Back to that.
Yes, that's what we want to do. That's how I know. Like if I need to read a map, I can read a map. But right now, I choose not to read a map because I have it on my phone, and I'm just being honest.
So
okay?
the counties do still publish, Chamber of Commerce and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to my Chamber of Commerce.
Like property tax maps, the assessor can print them or.
Or I'll just call you, right? And then you can like draw me a map hand drawn. I'll be like, this is a Derek original.
We get a lot of requests at the office for people who just want to, mostly like state legislature type people who just want a big map of their district to hang on the wall kind of thing.
So you do that one for them too.
Well, no, I'm building a new house. I'm not joking.
No,
have a nice artwork piece of a map.
He would and do a great job. Be a great Christmas present. So if somebody gave you unlimited money and said create one huge piece of public art anywhere in Cannon County,
oh my God,
what would it be and where would you do it at?
Wow.
Like
so there's something that I don't know if I'd ever undertake it, but just on the side of the building right over there, there's an old mural that's advertising the old dime store of Houston's.
Yes.
And it has a picture of the Readable Mill.
Yeah.
It's kind of falling apart and deteriorating, and it's been there since we were kids. So me or someone else needs to keep that thing alive.
Whoever owns that, you hear that? Challenge
that. Yes. Whoever in the county can make that decision, reach out to Derek Hughes, because when I was a kid, I would go over to there's a dance studio right beside it. And I knew I was there by that mural when I was a kid. Because you don't have a good direction sense when you're a kid. But I knew I was in Woodbury when I saw that mural. So I do believe that needs to be brought back.
I love that.
Yes, that's awesome.
So my question would be like, what's next?
Yeah. What is next?
I mean, you look like you got so many
I don't know. I've been blessed at work to get to do some traveling. So I've been to several places this year.
Chicago, right?
Yeah, I was in Chicago a couple weeks ago. A week or two before that, I was in San Diego. Earlier in the spring, I was in San Francisco.
Oh, so y'all traveled with the kids and everything?
No, they're with their schedules. I didn't but with work, they there's several conferences and opportunities to learn and this new technology, learn about stuff. So.
Well, I'm so glad. When we did this show, I was like thinking of my friends that I went to school with, and I was like, you came to mind. Then I saw you at Red Apple Days, and I was like, you know what? I'm asking him if he could either say yes or no. But you said yes graciously, so we thank you. How can people reach out? Let's say, especially to repaint that mural. I'm going to make a T-shirt. Repaint the mural, Derek. How can people reach out to you? How can they follow you?
I'm on all the social media platforms.
Yeah. Also writing some now too.
I try not to live on social media. Sometimes I still need to be creative or whatever.
Well, if you ever want to do a little caricature cartoon for the local voice for Warren County,
yes, absolutely, we'd love to have you on there. Or for Cannon County, we'd love that. So thank you so much, you guys. If you need anything painted, this is your guy. But he does so much more, and he has so many layers, and he's very humble. So I'm glad we made him come on here and talk about himself. And give him credit where it's due. So thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. So nice to meet you. Okay, we're gonna take another quick break from a word from our sponsors, and remember, Warren County.
Remember, Cannon County.
Keep it first.
Bright life insurance and Medicare supplements can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. From birth to senior, Kim Hillis with Guided Senior Solutions can also help you with cancer and heart attack policies, refundable premium, and final expense coverage that fits your needs. Local help, personal guidance, peace of mind. Call Kim Hillis today at 931-247-2172 or visit guidedsenior-solutions.com.
Looking for the best selection, great prices, and hometown service? Make your next stop Worldwide Liquors in McMinnville. Whether you're planning a backyard barbecue, celebrating a special occasion, or simply picking up your favorite drink, Worldwide Liquors has everything you need, all in one convenient location. Friendly service, competitive prices, and an incredible selection make Worldwide Liquors Warren County's destination for beer, wine, and spirits. Stop by Worldwide Liquors today, conveniently located in McMinnville. Great selection, great prices, great service. Every visit. When life presents unexpected challenges, you need an advocate you can trust. At Caldwell Law PLLC, we're committed to providing personalized legal representation with integrity, compassion, and dedication. We take the time to listen, protect your rights, and fight for the outcome you deserve. Contact Caldwell Law PLLC today and let us stand with you.
Ready to bring your ideas to life? Welcome to Layer Lab 3D, McMinnville's home for everything 3D printing. Shop the latest FlashForge 3D printers, premium filament, resin, and accessories all under one roof. Need something custom? We create one-of-a-kind 3D prints, offer expert printer repairs, and help makers of every skill level. Whether you're a hobbyist, business, teacher, or inventor, Layer Lab 3D has the tools and expertise to turn your imagination into reality. Visit us inside 3-Star Mall, 1410 Sparta Street in McMinnville. Open Monday through Saturday, noon to 6. Call 931-743-7093 or shop online at layerlab3d.store. Layer Lab 3D. Print, create, innovate.
Finding the right home is more than just a transaction. It's the beginning of your next chapter. At the Wingate Group LLC, we're committed to helping families, first-time home buyers, investors, and sellers achieve their real estate goals with confidence. Whether you're searching for your dream home, selling your current property, or investing in land or commercial real estate, our experienced team is here to guide you every step of the way. Located in the heart of downtown McMinnville, the Wingate Group is built on integrity, professionalism, and exceptional customer service. We believe every client deserves personal attention and expert guidance from start to finish. Ready to make your next move? Contact the Wingate Group LLC today at 931-474-2500 or visit thewingategroupllc.com.
We're back. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Warren First 931.
Welcome back, Cannon First 615.
And we are live at the Rustic Ground here in Woodbury, Tennessee. And we want to say thanks again to, I'm going to say the name wrong again. What's her name?
Ashley.
Ashley.
The
I want
owner
to
of
call
Rustic
Ashley
Ground.
Lindsay so bad.
No.
But it is what it is. She just reminds me of Lindsay. I do all the time.
She's like, you look like your son, so I'm going to call you.
Yeah.
You should be called this.
But with that said, we have our good friend Tom Davis. He is a veteran, and he is one of my best friends from the Warren County community area. And today, Megan, is National Navajo Code Talker Day.
Yes.
And I appreciate him texting me back this morning because I did not do my due diligence, and I apologize to everybody I spoke to. But again, talk about what National Navajo Code Talker Day is, because I had to Google this, and I just rather hear from a source.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and I am not a Navajo, nor have I ever been a Navajo. I mean, I could be. I don't know. There could be. I don't know. But I'm going to say no. And yeah, that's right. Nor am I an expert, subject matter expert on this. I have, over the years, learned some things about it and then just what I grokked this morning.
Yeah.
Is more as far as a better breakdown of it. But kind of the gist of it is these guys were, it was pitched, and I'll get the guy. where is his name to give the credit. Philip Johnston.
Okay.
He grew up on a Navajo reservation and proposed this idea to the Marine Corps. And what the idea is, at the onset of World War II, for, encoded communications amongst military groups. And so it's like, all right, previous to this, the Navajo language was not written. It was all just out of memory. They talked. And so he's like, hey, let's do the thing. And so that's what they did. And they had to go in and make, like for tanks, they didn't have a name for a tank. So they're like, all right, here's a Navajo word for this. And so that's what and so amongst the group of, I think it was 29 initially, and then it grew out to estimates between 375 to about 420 actual code talkers. And so that was their job, was to movements, troop movements and things like that. And the Japanese never broke this code. And it was a lot faster because it's just, a couple of dudes talking across the radio to each other. And they're like, all right, here's what we're doing. Here's the thing, the big one they talked about on the lookup was like for birds. They would use birds as particular types of aircraft. And so this was, huge, because again, the Japanese were never able to break this code. And so it really, a lot of secrecy involved in troop movements and things like that.
Well, they saved a lot of lives.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, and that's the gist of it.
Yeah.
And this was actually completely secret until I think it was 1968.
Oh,
is what
my gosh! I thought it came out.
Yeah.
Sooner than that.
No,
Wow.
1960. It was a completely classified program until 1968.
Wow.
Yep. And so, and then these guys more formally recognized, and it was the Congressional Gold Medal they were awarded in 2001. And so, like with some things, in the military, it takes a minute for these things to catch up for whatever reason. I don't know if they thought
And
maybe
are they still using this today?
not to my knowledge.
Okay.
No, it's all
Yeah,
encrypted.
the secret's
through,
out now, probably. Yeah, but the thing
Yeah.
is, though, which is so cool, Kelly. we wouldn't know this. This is
No.
why we take pieces. We obviously
Yeah.
cover local, but we also cover history, because what happens when people stop talking about it? It dies.
Exactly.
And
Yep.
you don't know. And I've lived my whole life and didn't really understand that this is even a thing until here recently. And I'm like,
Yep.
this is
Yeah.
really
Sydney texted us
Yes.
and she was like, hey, it's Friday National Code. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I looked into it and I was like, oh my gosh, how neat is that?
How neat is that? Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it was a pretty interesting bit of that history and that that war.
Yeah.
And
It
the
looks like
contribution
people
that
got
these.
medals too.
Yep. Yeah. So that was
Yeah.
2001. This Congressional Gold Medal, and then others some silver medals.
Wow.
And then there were what were the numbers? It was more apparently a lot of Navajos went into just whichever branch, but there were others serving Marine Corps and the other branches too, other than just these roughly 400 code talkers.
And this was used in like World War II, right?
Yes,
Back
yep,
then.
specifically during World War II.
Is there? I know in Warren County we just recently lost our last World War II vet,
Yes.
Mr. Smith.
Yep.
Do you know any? Is there any more? We reached out to Coffee County, and I just think it was just too short of a notice, and I completely understand.
Yeah,
But
I think I think we do have a few. I don't know of them any specifically, but yeah, we are hitting a point in time where we're that generation is almost gone.
It's so sad to think about.
It is.
Yeah. So
Ask the
but
questions and get the stories on
yeah,
camera. Right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what and the next ones in the student, a smaller group, is our Korean War veterans.
Okay.
And there, that was only 5 years after the end of World War II
Okay.
that we were involved in that conflict. And really to this day, it's only an armistice. There's no peace in there. That's that's still technically a hot zone, if you will.
Yeah.
But yeah, but for World War II guys, most of those guys are gone, and women too. We have everybody served.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just predominantly the males doing going and doing the fighting, but there were females involved in it too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I think Sydney has actually shared something on our pages today.
She
Yeah.
did
A video on
share.
that.
Let me see if I can go to it, because if we can,
Can
we
put it up
might be
live.
actually can play it for you guys, because it was a real
it doesn't have music.
good. I'm trying to figure out where. Again, y'all give me. I should have been looking for.
Yeah.
Is this it? Right? Yeah, this is it right here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play this video for you guys, so you guys can hear it as well. All right, I'm gonna pause this. Hold on, give me a second.
Oh, look,
But
we're
we wanna-
learning some new things.
Yeah. We can share our screen. That's what we could do.
Love that.
Yeah. All right.
Share.
So right now you guys should be able to see it, and I'm gonna make sure. I always forget to take out the commercials. It's the thing today. Listen, it's been a long Friday. I woke up this morning thinking it's Saturday.
Yeah, we got the case
Honest
of the
to
Mondays on
God.
a Friday.
All right, so this is what we did post on our social medias today, and so courtesy of TikTok. Yeah. So enjoy this video.
Our freedom and liberty means so much, meant so much for those who never made it home. So it's up to us now to keep this nation strong and prosperous.
That's cool. Yeah.
Strong.
So again, there was another video I think.
Meant so much.
Oh, stop.
We're gonna get him bumped up in the algorithm. As he deserves.
As
he
he
deserves.
deserves.
Yeah.
But again, that's just one, and I think it's really neat that, we had something that somebody else didn't do. And like you said, like the Chinese could not figure out, like, how they got this,
The Japanese.
The Japanese, sorry.
I don't know if the Chinese were trying to back it
sorry.
up.
The
We were kind of on the same team at that point.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My
But,
apologies.
yeah, and that's
this is why we talk about history.
Yeah, and that's some more into it. Is and it was error free, all their stuff, and then there were previous in World War I, there were some other Native American languages that were used. It's just this was the biggest program, and it was actually picked up, as a I guess Marine Corps wide program. So, and again, not the expert on this.
Yeah.
So if I get it
The
wrong,
fact
sorry
that you
out
stepped
there.
up to the call, sir, we are glad. Thank you
so
for coming and doing that. And
Oh, yeah,
so
you
what's
bet.
on the horizon for you? We know we just
Yeah.
got through with something really big. So
Changing your hats
going
now,
on?
Tom.
Yeah, right.
What's going on?
So right now, I was the first loser in that.
Well, Ricky Bobby would have said the same thing. So I agree. I'm with him.
You did such a great campaign.
So,
though. You
and
did.
it was, and I learned a lot through it. So the way forward right now is through the general election, I'll support the party, and I'll stay involved, because a lot of times what you see is we jump in like, all right, I'm going to do the thing, and then you're unsuccessful in that attempt at it, and so guys just like fade away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, it's still very important that I stay engaged and stay involved in the process. Working on is our VA clinic in McMinnville.
Right, right.
And I saw through this, I truly believe we were fortunate to get it opened or continue to open through the end of the year.
Yes.
And a lot of things came about to do that. And one of which was an election season. I think if it had not been an election season, our representative would have been more than happy just to be like, sorry, just the whole.
You got lucky that it was during election season.
And so,
I hate to say that, but it's true.
Yep. And so part of that process is continuing to keep the pressure on. And I do that through the veteran community. And even last night I was at our district meeting and asked for and how do you do that? You keep calling. Hey, what are you doing? Because right now the plan to keep that clinic open from our congressional representative in the 4th congressional district is, once the government kind of starts doing something, they just keep doing it. And that's a horrible plan.
Yeah.
That is absolutely horrible. So that's how we do it, is we keep calling and keep, at our individual, VFW, American Legion, even the Marine Corps League, just any veterans group individually, and as individuals, we're calling. And what are you doing to keep this clinic open? Because up to this point, it initially it started off him doing nothing.
Yep.
And it was actually John Rose as the congressional representative that got Scott Desjardins off his hands and involved in the process of keeping it open. So that's what I'm doing now. And like I said, we'll support the party through this. I've been approached to serve some other places in some different capacities. I'm kind of reconsolidating, reorganizing right now, and then see where what arena I step into.
And I will say, capitalizing on what Thomas said, Michael Woodley, that's in the Spencer area, he's got material for. He's got the material that's got all the phone numbers, emails, addresses. If you want to email them, if you want to actually write a handwritten letter, he even made a postcards with the state senator, the state I think, and the postage is already paid for on it, I believe.
Yeah.
But there is a campaign going. So if you are in the Warren County surrounding areas that got affected by the VA closure, that is still going on. It's not. It wasn't talked about as much because the election was kind of the hub over. But we are now full swing back into it. The COB board that Michael put together, we're all back together. We're going to try to get a social media page started for Veterans First. It's something new that I haven't talked a lot about to everybody, just a few folks. But that could be a great correspondence that way. But again, if we could if what we as a whole county did in a matter of 2 weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks, and then it stretched a little farther, the whole thing.
If we could do what we did in 2 weeks, spread out from now to the November, think of the possibility.
So how can people get that? People in Cannon County, they can also write in too, right?
Yeah,
it could be anybody.
Yeah, it could be anybody.
Any veteran.
Yeah, you don't have to be a veteran.
Yeah, no.
And I would encourage anybody that watches this and sees it, just call. And it's a simple, Google search or DuckDuckGo, whatever you're using to get these phone numbers and call the Washington office and call the office in the district also. And just ask that question. What are you doing specifically as the representative to fix this problem?
That's right.
And then and I would say identify yourself as a voter. If you want to take another step and say I vote in the Republican primaries, whether or whatever, but you should vote in primaries. But that's how you do it, is call and let them know, hey, this is still a thing, and you need to actually be putting effort into it, and not just the government's going to take over.
Yeah.
Because I will tell you that, and I've been into the clinic. That is where I receive my care, and I've asked them folks, and the VA. It is just my impression of it is that the VA is dragging their heels on actually assuming control of that facility.
Yeah.
And again, we're past the primary now, and chances are pretty solid that Scott Desjardins will continue to be the representative for Tennessee's 4th. So that being said, that's where that pressure needs to be applied.
I agree.
That's great.
And so
it's good knowledge.
So and I will continue and we talked a little bit about this, but my social media presence. I do have to. My Facebook one will change a little bit because I am. Like I said, my intent right now is I will completely shut down my congressional campaign because I'm not going to, for the next year and a half, continue to do quarterly reports, yada yada.
Yeah.
And like I said, right now it is support the party through this, and then we'll see. And like I said, I've been approached for some other things. And to stay
wait to
engaged
see
involved.
what's next for Tom.
Yeah. So stay tuned.
Now I will ask you one last question
Sure.
from my end, since we've been talking. Do you see yourself running again? Because it's 2 years, right?
Well, and really the traditional campaign cycle would be the beginning of 2027.
Yeah.
So January of 27 is when your petitions are pulled for the congressional race. So and then you turn them in January at the beginning of March. So you have that phrase. As we sit here right now, I don't see it.
Yeah.
But that's part of that reconsolidate and reorganize. And to see that way ahead. So like I said, right now it's a focus on doing that. But I'm not going to rule it out and say no, because then it's like, oh my gosh, you said no.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh no.
So, and I have learned in this that some people make it weird. In the thing, and so I'll leave it out. No, this is where we're at. Like I said, I've been approached for some other positions to potentially look at and serve in. So we'll see.
So with that said, if anybody's wondering who is up for that seat for the 4th congressional seat right now, the Republican nomination is going to the incumbent Scott Desjardins, and he'll be running against Victoria Broderick, the Democratic representative. Yes. And there is 2 independent people running right now. We got Jacob Anders and Clay Faircloth.
Okay, I've
new to me.
Jacob Anders. I know
that one. Clay Faircloth is a new one. So
I think interacted. I want. Dealt with. I think has a different connotation.
He's been on the show.
Yeah.
Great interviewer.
So I've interacted with him. The other guy, I
have no clue. That's a new one for me. But again, guys, if you want to know who is running in your general Tennessee election that's coming up in November, you definitely can go to the Secretary of State's page, see all that, because if you want to see the results and recap, it shows the breakdown of the counties, everything.
Yeah, very important.
Because a lot of people are like, they got mad on, John Rose, for example, won the Warren County vote. But, and then they said, how did Marsha Blackburn win? I'm like, guys, look at the other counties. We're not the only one.
It's a statewide race.
It's a statewide. So, but no, we want to say thanks again to Tom for coming in.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on.
We appreciate you. And again, you can follow Tom on his YouTube channel.
It's Tom Davis TN4. The X machine is Tom Davis TN4. The email, if you want to email, tomdavistn4@gmail.com.
Yeah, keep that alive.
Currently on Facebook, it's Tom Davis for Congress, but that'll be changing.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
like I said,
Okay.
I'll rebrand that to get it in line.
Well, we thank you for always being so ready to go for us. And
He
ready to
always
come on
is.
and
Yeah,
talk.
no,
I
I'm
mean,
glad
you're
to help out.
You're a grok yourself.
Yeah.
You are a information. Like you give us anything we need to know. So thank you so much. We
Yeah, you
appreciate
bet.
that.
All right, we're going to take another quick break from our sponsor, but when we get back, Megan, it's time to wrap it up with our prayer request. If you got a prayer request, please let us know in the community calendar.
Yes.
And if we forgot anything else at this point, we're going to just shove it in
there. But first, before we take a quick break, we want to thank Woodbury Nutrition for being able to broadcast today, because we said it was the case of the Mondays. We were one cord short right before we went on air. We ran down to Woodbury Nutrition. Not only do they make great shakes and great teas, they also have a C-type charger that we're able to be here today because of it.
When in doubt, Woodbury.
Woodbury Nutrition. Thank you.
Yes. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break for more sponsors, and when we get back, more things come. And remember, Warren County.
Remember, Cannon County.
Keep it first.
To transform your yard or landscape, Randall Walker Farms in Morrison, Tennessee has the trees, shrubs, and plants you need to bring your outdoor vision to life. From beautiful flowering shrubs to shade trees and landscaping favorites, you'll find quality selections at prices you'll love. And don't forget our delicious frozen blueberries, perfect for smoothies, desserts, and healthy snacks year-round. Stop by Randall Walker Farms today and discover why so many Middle Tennessee families trust us for their landscaping needs. Randall Walker Farms, growing beauty 1 yard at a time. Trees, shrubs, landscaping, and farm-fresh frozen blueberries. Visit Randall Walker Farms in Morrison today.
Hey, this is Nick with Onan Staffing. We're hiring now for manufacturing, warehouse, and production positions across Middle Tennessee. At Onan, we connect hardworking people with great companies, weekly pay, and some of the best benefits around. Businesses needing dependable employees, our experienced team is here to help. Visit our McMinnville offices or apply online at onanstaffing.com. That's ONIN staffing.com. Onan Staffing, connecting great people with great opportunities.
Looking for the best selection, great prices, and hometown service? Make your next stop Worldwide Liquors in McMinnville. Whether you're planning a backyard barbecue, celebrating a special occasion, or simply picking up your favorite drink, Worldwide Liquors has everything you need, all in one convenient location. Friendly service, competitive prices, and an incredible selection make Worldwide Liquors Warren County's destination for beer, wine, and spirits. Stop by Worldwide Liquors today, conveniently located in McMinnville. Great selection, great prices, great service. Every visit.
To an inactive ingredient. That's where compounding comes in. Here are some benefits why to take advantage of McMinnville Drug Center over regular pharmacies that don't offer compounding. Compounding pharmacists have additional training to create medication suited to your needs. Our pharmacy lab has specialized tools to prevent cross-contamination. Call McMinnville Drug Center today and use our compounding lab to get started on a better you.
It's back to school time here in Warren County, so let Prater's Barbecue take the stress out of your day and do the cooking for you. Choose from one of our delicious family packs: barbecue, brisket, ribs, or chicken tenders.
All right, welcome back. Oh, I didn't change the camera view. My bad. Welcome back, Warren County.
Hello. Hey, welcome back, Cannon County. We're here live at Rustic Ground in Woodbury, Tennessee with Megan and Kelly, and we're getting ready to wrap this bad boy up.
We are, and I want to say first and foremost, thanks to our amazing guests this morning, Derek Hughes.
And the elected sheriff,
Bill Sharp.
Yeah.
And then, of course, my good friend Tom Davis, my VFW brother from another mother.
Such a great guy.
He is such a great guy.
Literally, he said he was cooking breakfast and he came down here to be on our
That's
show.
correct. Yes.
That is a good friend, Kelly.
That is a great friend.
That is a great friend. Yeah.
And then also,
did we leave?
no, we didn't leave. It just, the screen went away because it keeps popping up messages that I don't prefer to see. Also, too, we want to say thanks again to all our amazing sponsors. Thanks again to Supreme Building Products for allowing me to come down here today.
Yes.
Shout out to Reese, but also shout out to Reese, and you better be good today, Reese, because you are golfing with my husband this afternoon.
Oh, yes.
And I want to show this one more time, if I may, Megan.
Yeah.
Right here, safety starts here at Supreme Building Products. You can get a 2-inch 50-yard aluminum tape foil for $16.99, a hard hat for $9.99. They also have a 200-foot open reel fiberglass long tape roller. They have that 10-ounce painter's acrylic latex caulk that's $1.79, and a ratchet strap tie down with a large handle, $29.99. And that's all that right there that you see.
Good bundle.
And good little bundle package right there. So again, we want to say thanks again to Supreme Building Products for once again being our main sponsors for our TGI Fridays.
Absolutely. It's because of them that we're able to come on live.
And then and also thanks again to Woodbury Nutrition for the cords. Also thanks to Rustic Ground for even supplying the other 2 cords.
Yes.
I did a no, and I left all my bag cords at the house today. But, when in doubt, work it out.
Hey, community. Community.
Yes, all
Today
about
shows it
community.
for sure.
But before I forget, Megan, if you want to pop up the weather right quick, we got to do one more weather plug. And that is being brought to you by Reddick Brown Ford, working together for a stronger community. And what is the weather forecast for today?
Well, remember, we're in a heat advisory all weekend. It feels like a temperature is going to be hotter than what it actually is. It's 84 degrees still right now. Let me refresh that to make sure we haven't changed. No, it's 88 degrees right now.
Oh, good Lord.
So just when we started the show at 84, now it's 88 degrees.
I'm glad I sprayed my makeup for my, that setting spray.
For sure. And, it looks like the rain has moved out in our area, at least for the whole weekend, but it's going to be a high of 92 today, 74 the low, 93 on Saturday, and high of 95 on Sunday. And remember, it's going to feel hotter than that.
Yes.
So please, if you're elderly, if you got young kids, remember that if you're outside, take breaks.
Take breaks for sure. And then, of course, next up on our agenda is, of course, the community calendar.
Yes.
Which
we
do. And Megan's like learning all this stuff. Like, she's like, how do you do all this? And I'm just like, you just do it. So I'm actually going to show you guys in real time the community calendar today. You should already be seeing it as I'm zooming in with you guys. So, and I'm going to delete this as well because we made a post about it yesterday. They rescheduled the grand opening for the treehouse.
Okay.
So that got switched over. But again, this is our community calendar. It is in Google form, just so you guys know. But going on today on this beautiful Friday, we have the Collective Heart of Beautiful Souls at the 3-Star Mall. They do that every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. They do a wellness walk together. Cheer clinic tryouts at Irving College. Students grade 3rd grade and 8th grade. That's at 3:30 this afternoon. In Bell Buckle, if you're a farmer's market connoisseur and you want to do it, from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock, the farmer's market in Bell Buckle will be happening. Now, here is the big one. So this is Saturday, and it's a lot. So everybody bear with me. So starting off, we're going to talk about the Park Theater at 7 p.m. is the musical See If You Remember, and that is with Caring Hearts United. They deal with hospice patients. Okay. And of course, at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, Relay for Life is kicking off with Mad Cow Running Company. They're doing essentially, from what I'm understanding, it's a 3. You either pick a 3, a 6, or an 8, and it's essentially a marathon. Okay. It's an endurance walk and run. Anyone can do it. You can take your breaks, but you got 3 hours to accomplish X amount of walk. That time frame.
And that'll be around their walking track. So people that are normal walkers know that tomorrow it's going to be disrupted a little bit.
It's going to be a little disrupted.
One of those walkers in the morning. Yep.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then there's a big, and then at 3 o'clock, you actually can tune in to Cannon First or Warren First. We will be broadcasting live the Illuminati ceremony today or tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And so again, if you're not there in person live hearing us broadcast it on the speaker, you will be able to watch it live on Facebook and YouTube. Yes. So that's going to be an outlet we were providing the services for. If you're at the Tractor Supply in Warren County, they're teaming up with the Warren County Animal Shelter with multiple vendors. A pet adoption day event is happening, which I absolutely love, and I hate that I'm going to miss it.
Yes.
But that's at 9 a.m. The Warren County Genealogical and Historical Association, which by the way,
Cannon County has that.
Cannon, thank you, Bonnie.
Yeah, Bonnie Patterson chimed in and said
now
they
you got to get a part of that. We got to get them on the show.
We got to get them on the show.
Get
so if you're
show.
watching or you know somebody that's a part of that, you have them reach out to us, and we'll also dig and find
we're gonna find you.
We're gonna find you.
You know, it's that song. The Michael Jackson song. I change words all the time. And I just, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Oh, we're getting you.
Yeah.
We're going to get you. Dims and Donuts is having their every third Thursday of the month. They just meet, and you don't have to be a Democrat to go to that function. You can be. I go to that sometimes when I have free time, and it's just great catching up with everybody.
Yeah,
honestly,
everybody,
it's nothing about politics, but it starts at 9 a.m. Also, our good friends with the Chapter 1700 Fly-In Breakfast. We talked about this before.
Great
The County Memorial Airport free event is coming up. It's at 7:30 in the morning and goes on until 10. You can come. The event is free to join, but of course they're asking for donations for the breakfast, so you got to do that. And all the donation money does go help towards the nonprofit program for the Young Eagles and all that, because I was telling Megan about it.
Yeah.
My son's a part of the Young Eagles program out there, and it's amazing. Like, he could literally get his license when he graduates high school.
Oh, yeah.
Which blows my mind.
I was telling my son about that. He's like, "Are you serious?" It's like,
yes.
yes. You get
So
your
when
flying
they
hours.
do the new SNCC signups, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, for sure.
Designed to Reign Ladies' Day at Living Word Fellowship is at 11. An afternoon, and I'm going to miss this too, but I'm going to swing by just to see it. An afternoon of elegance, a Bridgerton themed.
Oh my gosh! You did a little theme up there the other day, didn't you?
I
Had
do
your hat
every
on?
Tuesday. I wear my tea hat. Even Tom
Yeah.
has picked out a cute little tea hat
All
himself.
right, yes.
He is no stranger to the hats over there at the tea room at Zora's Tea Room and Cafe. That's going to start at 3:00. Benefit for Dwight King, recovery food, fun, fellowship, live auction. Meal starts at 5.
So much
And
fun.
then again, I don't know if I'm going to pull this off. Me and Sydney keep going back and forth. We talked about the meteor shower viewing.
That's
From
early.
3 a.m.
Yes.
to 5 a.m. at Old Stone Fort Park in Manchester. If that is your cup of tea,
Get out there.
can y'all just videotape it for me so I'm there?
Yeah.
Or I'll give you access
Some
to my
live
page
footage,
just
yeah,
to
just
broadcast it.
live. Yeah.
Mhm. And then, of course, the Townsend in Tennessee is the Hot Air Balloon Festival. There's a chicken festival in Putnam County at the fairgrounds. There's Frank's Band playing at the Cane Hollow Restaurant in Sparta, and so forth. And then, of course, Monday we go on to the next week. But, I mean, again, if you are a Cannon County person that's watching this and you're like, man, there's an event going on
Yeah, we
with
actually
us,
have
which
a
there
couple.
is,
Yeah.
shout out to Pastor Jonathan Womack
Yeah.
that has a church up here. What's going on with them?
Well, it's called Reset Restore Cannon County Revival. It's Tuesday the 18th at 6:30 p.m. And it looks like Brian Simmons is going to be the speaker. It's evangelist for all 3 nights. It goes from the 17th to the 19th, starts at 6:30 p.m. at Plainview Baptist Church, and that's at 6088 Jim Cummins Highway here in Woodbury, Tennessee.
So make sure you come to that. It's an all-day event, right?
It's an all-day event. And then we've got another, well, this is already passed. The spinal workshop was this past Tuesday. Okay. Good stuff. So, yeah, for the chiropractor.
But if you guys do have an event that is going up that you want us to add to the community calendar, please let us know.
Let us know, 'cause we'll be glad to
Because,
post it.
yes, the community calendar started out just as a Warren County thing. But as you heard, we talked about Sparta, Manchester, Cannon County. We have so many different counties involved in this calendar now that it's, and it, by the way, Megan, it's free.
It's free. It's free.
It's
And don't forget, I mean, like, we're bringing stuff. I know there's a lot of Cannon County people that look forward to the Warren County Fair every year. They have they have the super passes going on. So don't forget that.
Mega pass.
And we'll post that on our page. How to
Yes.
do that. Get your mega
You scan the
passes.
QR code and just pay and go.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you have anything, we have fall festivals coming up. Let us know so we can highlight this event for free for you. Okay?
Yes, we want to
So,
make
yeah.
these prevalent and everything. And,
Yes.
and as we continue on, we want to thank each and every one of you guys that have watched us, all the viewers. Shout out to Derek Coates. He is a good friend of ours that lives here in the community as well, but he's actually from England somewhere.
Really? Nice.
He actually watched the show one time out there, and I said, that counts.
Yeah,
That
absolutely,
counts,
it
Derek.
counts. We have people watching us in England.
He also makes really good patios and decks.
Really?
Yes,
Awesome.
ma'am. Yes,
Shout
ma'am.
out to you then. Yeah.
And our coffee, we love Miss Tina. I did not get to see you, but I am when I
I've
get
gotta
back
go
to
get a
Warrenton.
slaughter.
You got to
too.
get slaughtered one time.
Yeah, I got to.
I always tell everybody
Kelly's
you
got a
got to
great
get
name
it.
after her.
So, but I would suggest Tiger's Blood. I had it. She mixed it with Tiger's Blood the other day.
So good.
I mean, bravissimo. I mean, it's so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So good. But we love Miss Tina from our coffee in our Warren County community. We love the Rustic Grounds here in the Woodbury community.
And they seem super busy right now. They're on the phone. We usually have them pop in to do a little segment.
I was gonna say we could just so I can't read it backwards.
The Big Bang is this Saturday.
Okay, so tomorrow the Big Bang and the Young Shelton combo is this Saturday.
This Saturday at Rustic Ground and tomorrow. So if you're in the area, please come out and support it in the evening time. They said you do not need tickets. You just show up.
Yeah.
Come, bring a friend, grab a table.
I'm reserving a table for Gilmore Night.
Gilmore Night, girl.
I've already got 4 people on our team. That don't include you.
Good, because I just recently
I got a girl
watched
coming
it.
from Murfreesboro.
Oh, so do I.
See?
I wanted to be saying it's so funny. So if you know Gilmore, you better.
She just got into it.
You don't understand. Like I'm going to book a flight out to see the Warner Brothers studio.
I'm going to get everybody Luke's coffee mugs.
Yes.
Just so we have a theme going on.
Love
I think
it.
everybody should bring one thing.
I do too.
Because I'm going to wear my Luke's shirt.
Yes, do that.
With my plaid shirt and backwards
Do you know
cap.
Hobby Lobby has socks now and the Luke's coffee cup clip?
No.
Yes, and I'm not going to say.
I even
that
have a little
it.
stir that's for my tea bag.
Yes, it's yeah.
Every year I have a Gilmore Girl advent calendar.
What? Yeah, that's a thing. I gotta get one. I wish y'all would quit telling me about this. I'm gonna go broke. I'm losing my paycheck for Gilmore Girls.
I know. I bought 2 of them, one for me and one for the girls at the teacher center because they're huge Gilmore fans as well.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta ask them if they would enjoy.
Do you know that you can actually go to the place in Connecticut where it's inspired?
When you get done with the show, we'll go. I've been wanting to go.
Good. Let's road trip
because there's in
in
September. Luke, I think it's September or August.
Yes.
They do Luke's there.
Luke's
the
there.
guy that plays Luke.
Yes.
And my husband keeps saying I'm your Luke. I'm like, no, you're not.
No, you're not. It's just so relatable. It's everyday life. It's so relatable. And I was late to the game on it.
You were late.
I just now literally.
I still have my whole DVD Christmas set my parents bought me.
I love that.
And I can't get rid of them.
You can't.
I can't.
It's such a feel-good show.
Yeah.
You feel like you're part of when I'm not going to say what happened because if somebody else didn't watch it, I'm not going to do that and ruin it for you.
Oh, I don't care.
But there's one scene that I felt like I went through something with Lorelai. I'm just saying. It's just like, God bless. Man. Yeah. So come.
She's a heroine.
I'm telling you. Yeah. Young Sheldon.
Let's go.
Gilmore
they have
Girls
that, and then also, I don't want to forget this too. They're going to be doing a Christmas family vacation one too.
And they're doing ugly sweaters, but we're taking it to the next level. We're dressing up as Christmas vacation characters.
People. Yep. I've already called mine.
Yeah. We have to live stream that night.
I will.
100%. Competitive. Y'all just know in advance. We love Jesus, but we're competitive.
So I'm going to have to get a bleeper. I'm going to get a delay button.
Yeah, delay button.
Or you get one of those buttons at Staples where it goes, so it can tune everybody out. You're fine. Yeah. Guys, again, it has been such a blessing hanging out with you today. And I want to say a quick shout out to our sponsors for, as we wrap it up with our prayer requests today. Forged in Faith, great organization, great company right there. If you're not familiar with them, hold on, come on. Nope, wrong button. I almost had it, and I have to say it in my head. So again, if you scan this QR code, it's called Forged in Faith. Iron sharpens iron, Proverbs 27:17. Scan this QR code. You're going to go directly to their website, and you're going to have all these amazing apparel with the words and things like that. Awesome. But you can type in Warren First 10 and get a discount off with that. Faith, brotherhood, strength, and of course it's www.forgedandfaithful.com. So we want to say thank you to them for sponsoring our prayer once again this week. And so it's all good. It's all good.
It really
so again, let's go to the Lord in prayer as we close the show, and hope each and every one of you have a great weekend.
Yes.
Sure. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day that you've given us. We just want to lift all of Warren and Cannon and all the counties, Lord, going through this. We want to also say a prayer of thank you, Lord, for clearing the fog from the election now, God. I feel like today is my first day of I'm here, I'm alive. But we just want to lift you up, and we want to lift up all the unspoken prayers, God, as you know what they need. So put your hands on them, give them peace, give them comfort, give them strength, give them healing, whatever they are needing. Please be with everybody as they're traveling right now. School's back in session, God. Be with the students, the teachers, the staff, the parents, as everybody's traveling to and fro, and in this frantic time. And, and we're getting ready for football season, Lord, and just be with everybody as they're actually out in this heat with this heat advisory going on, Lord, and just be with them and guide them and make sure you just put a hedge of protection over them. Be with us throughout the rest of the weekend, Lord, and protect us as we go on. And hopefully you give us the strength and the knowledge as we need to lead in your footsteps as you guide us. And in your name.
In Jesus' name.
Amen. God bless, God bless, God bless. Thank you, Tom. I saw that, bro. All right, guys. As I say here on my show, you can either choose to be a blessing or a curse.
Right.
And then I want to say this because Miss Tina says she's definitely going to stop at the Rustic Grounds next time. And when they drive in that direction, tell them you heard it from here.
That's right.
Love you, love you. But with that said, you can either be a blessing or a curse. Here at Warren and Cannon, we choose to be a blessing. But remember, Warren County.
Remember, Cannon County.
Keep it first.